Hi, my name is Tom Casey. I wanted to do a quick short video today on your limousine company. Basically, the purpose of this video is to compare you with one of your competitors in terms of where you guys fall out in search results when people are looking for limos online. So there's two factors I wanted to cover with you today. I'm going to keep the video short, but before I get into those factors, I want to show you how many people are actually searching online for limo service in Austin, okay? This is a tool from Google, and it goes out and does an account by month for the number of people searching for particular terms. And this is the count for the number of people searching for limo service. So I went back the last 12 months to see how many searches are going on, and there's quite a few. If you'll see, we have almost 1,000 here, 1,300, 1,600. It rounds up to the nearest 100 or 10, 880, 1,000, 880. And over here, it's over 1,000, 1,300, and 1,000 last month. So that's a lot of people searching. So what I wanted to do is, like I said, compare you to one of your competitors. So what I did is I went over to Google. I did a search for limo service in Austin, and this is page 1 right here. Let's see where I found you. You are over here's Austin Capital Limousine. You are on page 4. So I wanted to look at two factors that search engines consider. Obviously they consider more than two, but in order to keep this short, we're just going to look at two today. So I'm going to compare you to somebody on this page, and we're going to use Big As Texas Limousine Service. And we're going to see if there's any differences with those two factors between you and Big As Texas. And if there is there anything that can be done about it to help you improve where you show up in search results? So the first factor I'm going to talk about is something called citations. A citation is a listing for your business in a directory site. It's a name, address, phone number listing. Okay? Now this website I just went to actually goes out and looks for directory sites. And here's a directory site called bbb.org. So to give you an example, if Austin Capital Limousine had a listing on bbb.org, that's considered one citation, okay? Name, address, phone number. So if we have your name and address and phone number on this directory, and that's one citation, all right? Now search engines like citations because they feel like the more you have, the more legitimate you are. Therefore, they want to showcase you over somebody who has fewer citations than you do. All right, at the top of this page, we actually can do a citation count. Or I can put a business in, and it will give me a count for the number of citations that business has. And I put you in here, just tell me you have 51 citations. Big As Texas Limo, who we're comparing ourselves to, has 100. So almost double what you have. Okay, so there's a bit of a difference there, but the good news is you can quickly and easily get added to these directory sites so that we can get this number 51 up to close to 100 in short order. If we do that, that's going to have a nice positive impact in terms of where you show up in search results. Okay, so that's the first factor. The second and last factor I'm going to talk about, and this one's important, is backlinks. A backlink is a link from one website to your website. As an example, if there was a website called austinlimosupplies.com, and on that website they had a link for austincapitallimousine.com, and obviously that goes to your website, that's considered one backlink. Okay? Now search engines like backlinks even more than they like citations. Again, for similar reasons, they feel it makes you more legitimate, and therefore they want to showcase you over someone who has fewer backlinks than you do. Okay? So this website I'm on now actually does a backlink count. And I put you in here, and it's telling me that you have one. This is the number we want to look at, unique active. It's telling me you have one unique active backlink. All right? Let's go look at Big As Texas. Okay, so they have 17 unique active backlinks. Again, there's a bit of a difference there. But the good news is we can add backlinks to your site. We just would probably need to add 10, maybe not even 15 quality backlinks. In other words, we want them to come from good quality sites. We don't want them coming from spammy or scammy sites like a porn site or a gambling site. So if we do that and we get your count up to like 15 or so, that would have a huge impact on terms of where you show up in search results. Definite positive impact. So that's something that can be done. All right, so we've only talked about two factors today, but you can see there is a difference between you and someone who's on that other page of Google. But you also are learning that there are steps we can take to alleviate those differences and remove those differences and correct them. And when we do that, just with these two factors alone, it would have a tremendous effect in terms of where you show up in search results. A definite positive impact. So anyway, that's it for today as far as what I'm going to talk about. But I hope you found it helpful. This is what I do for a living, but I don't charge for consulting. So if you want more information about what I talked about today, or if you want me to cover other factors that I cover with my other customers that affect search results, or even if you want me to review your website, I do that all for free. There's no cost, there's no obligation. All right? So again, I hope you found this helpful. Tried to keep it short. Give me a call or shoot me an email if you want more information. Have a great day. Bye.